You're a little bit late.
Oh, well,
Let's get us started.
okay, we are good to go. Just call it to order. The agenda.
Right up there. Okay. All right, friends, can we call this to order? Great.
We can call it to order, but go
Slow.
the meeting minutes. I think we can approve them.
I
That's what how many.
read them, but I was not here the whole time last time.
Okay, just, you can ask for a motion.
Can we make a motion to approve the minutes?
A motion to approve the minutes.
Second. Partner. All in favor?
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Perfect. Thank you.
I don't vote.
Okay.
So your head.
Yeah, you don't have to say opposed. If everybody agreed, you don't say that. I mean, we don't vote.
It's just directing me because I'm out of water. Okay, welcome. Should we do the email training?
Yeah, I mean, so we all get the email from Kenise that talked about how it
Yes.
functions. She submitted a video along with it. Let's hear just kind of, hey, if you had questions on that. But the main gist is there's now an email address that exists. It's called eventscommission@orem.dev. So anyone that sends an email address to that, an email to that email address, it's going to end up in this inbox. And this inbox is called a Google group. And it takes those emails and it can forward them to each of your personal Gmails. So you should have all gotten an invite to your personal email. And with that, you can continue to get emails to your inbox, but probably get inundated with a lot of emails you don't necessarily want to see. So you can unsubscribe from those, is all I'm saying. And then you can still go to, it's groups.google.com. It looks very similar to just Gmail. And there you can pretty much select the different conversations, different emails that people have sent and reply either as yourself or you can reply as the Events Commission email address. And that's the main gist, the main bonus of it is, hey, everyone can come in and use this. There's no sharing of passwords or a generic account type setup. It's you just go to groups.google.com. That'll be one of the groups.
Or if you need to look about like what we did last year.
Yeah, exactly. What you did last year, what someone did 10 years ago. I mean, those emails don't exist yet, but they're going to continue to exist just indefinitely now. And then you can, a small feature in there too is you can kind of flag, say if you're the one that replied, you can tag your own name on that email chain. So no one's like, oh, someone hasn't replied to this vendor. I'll take that and then I can reply. And then there's no confusion there if someone was left in the limbo hanging. And that's another reason you don't really want to reply as yourself. So that just kind of, muddies the waters and hey, who's taking what or addressing what conversation. Yeah, there's Kenise video really covered like everything in that group.
So we just need to watch the video.
Yes, watch the video. It's 3 minutes. It is worth your time.
It's very clear.
Or go to groups.google.com and just kind of explore it yourself.
Was that already sent?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Got it.
Questions of you?
With me?
Yeah, we just did the Google group training.
Awesome. Okay, let's do this. Kenise is going to be late, obviously. Welcome. All right, let's approve the minutes. Did anyone have a chance to watch the minutes? You did that? You guys are amazing. All right, Events Commission Position Description Guide. Kenise isn't here.
We really can't do much.
I know, I was like,
You guys like just move down to some of the entertainment or vendors or anything like that?
Taste of Orem. We can jump to Taste of Orem. Ashley, do you want to talk about your entertainment? I can talk about the art vendors as well.
Yes, so we have we have this company that is taking care of most of the entertainment, right? They're taking the lead on the bands and whatever. We just shifted where the stage is going to be a little bit so that there's not the distraction of taking, as the bands are changing out, we don't have that distraction going on behind the cultural events. So 5 different performing groups and we're excited about it.
Awesome. Okay.
Welcome. Thank you.
Okay, so just as for the art vendors, so there are 10 spots available. I think we've only sent out 6 applicants. We were hoping to go to the market yesterday, but it got canceled. So hoping to fill the last 4 spots. So I think we just need to actively reach out to people to fill those last 4 spots. But out of those 6 people that have agreements, I think only like 2 or 3 get sent in, right? 2 or 3 have completed their,
I think we actually have 5 that are all the way
oh, good.
their agreements.
There you go. Last I had heard it was
Maybe
about
get
2 or
some
3.
more.
Hey, fantastic. So we will have some. I'm trying to look for more local vendors, in there's like jewelry, art, like beautiful, beautiful stuff that has been coming in.
I am so sorry.
Good, good. Okay, so we will shift a little bit. Let's continue a taste of Orem. Krista, do you want to talk about?
We have 3 cultural organizations coming so far, and they all 3 are going to do a little craft interspersed throughout the afternoon, and it should be fun. We were hoping to maybe get 4, and Kenesa's going to look into the Heritage Museum.
I got a hold of Adam Robertson and they have one guy who volunteers to staff that. So he's seeing if it's the one for their schedule. And then hopefully they'll let us know by tomorrow.
I was thinking if they do that, is there any way that we could sell our coloring books at that event? I just thought it just would go hand in hand so nicely.
Yeah, you're talking. Library. The library ones, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. There's something for $10, right? And then where are they available for sale?
Online.
And
over
are we gonna
here.
do some kiosks?
We have some little things.
Bring some to this.
I think so, if you guys are okay with that.
Spot open.
I think it would be cool.
Way cool.
Vendor.
It's a cool.
You end up with vendor short or something.
We need someone to kind of man them.
Yeah. And that's the tricky part because, well, will all those all the purchases, would they be able to be done through Venmo? Because would it go
Venmo
through
and online,
the,
yeah,
Orem Foundation, Community Foundation? Okay,
yeah.
that's good.
Time is this event again?
Taste of Orem? It is, on Friday, it will be from 5 to 10, and that's our kickoff concert. And then on Saturday, the music part starts at 9 in the morning and we'll go clear to 10. It's like all day music. They're going hard. And then on Friday, Saturday, the art vendors will be from 10 to 8 and the food vendors will be from 12 to 8. So that's kind of when everything kind of starts in earnest, but we'll have the, did we already talk about stage entertainment? Have you talked about that already? So we'll have some fun stuff intermixed and Ashley's working her magic with that. It's been great. So yes, if you have, I wanted to show you the website. Is that okay if we?
Yeah, totally.
That? Okay. How many of you are able to go to Taste of Orem, by the way? Okay. For those of you who can make it, come and find us when you're there. We'll have some tickets we'd like. All right, let's see if we can get. Oh, that was fast. Okay, so here's the website. Google Taste of Orem, it will pop up first thing. It's the only thing of its kind on Google. Can you imagine? So are you okay if we just play this video?
Totally.
Brand new and totally delicious is coming your way this September, and you do not want to miss it. Introducing Taste of Orem, a 2-day festival celebrating the best of our community's food, art, music, and culture. It's all happening September 19th and 20th at City Center Park. On Friday night, we're kicking off things with a free live concert from 5 to 10 p.m. Bring your friends, grab a blanket, and enjoy the music. Then on Saturday, the real party begins. We've got an art market from 10 a.m. to 8 p.m., live performances all day long, and of course, the food festival from 12 to 8 p.m., where you can sample bites from some of Orem's favorite local restaurants. Here's how it works. You can buy a ticket package, use your tickets to grab sample-sized dishes from restaurant booths, and enjoy as much variety as your taste buds can handle. Discounted tickets are available now online, so grab yours early and skip the lines. Tickets will also be available on September 20th in the park at our regular pricing. For more information, visit orem.gov/taste.
So that video is on Instagram. So do you all follow us on at the City of Orem on Instagram? So if you don't mind just sharing it out to your peeps and just being like, hey, come. And then we also have some little flyers that I'd love for your help. Come to Orem. I'll give them to you. They're in my bag somewhere. But this website also shows like where you can purchase tickets. You can purchase them in 20, like a half sheet, which is 20 tickets. About what we think a person could eat, for a meal and be quite full and satisfied.
One ticket per restaurant?
No, the ticket prices vary depending on
We'll
what
show you
the
that
option
after.
is. Yeah, we'll show you a little bit more of that. Do you want to plug in your
Fine.
with the menu?
Upstairs.
Okay.
I can go on.
That's all right. We'll look it up.
So,
But like the 40 sheet, that would be great. If you are bringing a friend, a spouse or whatever, 40 will probably feed a couple. So, and then the 40 sheet, it's a little bit better pricing as well as per ticket. So we'll show you a preview of the restaurants and the money, but I wanted to show you this video as well.
just a quick note.
Yeah.
If you're gonna help us advertise it, we're taking the rest of the week off. Pushing this event.
Yes.
For obvious reasons. So we had a bunch of stuff lined up, but we just deleted and canceled it all. Just to, let things kind of settle.
Thank you. Yeah. Thank you for that. Sorry, I was going into hype mode when
No, you're
maybe.
doing great. I just wanted to, that way we're all just coordinated.
Okay. This is music.
Are in full swing. So if you haven't got your tickets, get them now. It's not just about the food, but the amazing musical talent that will be performing on Friday from 5 to 10 p.m. with bands like Made for Midnight, Exit Strategy, Flashback Brothers, and many more. We're back at it 9 a.m. Saturday morning with some of the best local youth bands in the area. Take a break to get some food, then come back to experience some of your favorite hits from the 60s to today, performed by some of the best local cover bands. But wait, there's more. In between bands, we'll have fun interactive games and contests for your chance to win great prizes. What are you waiting for? Rock on over to the Taste of Orem website to get your tickets and to check out the full lineup of bands and multicultural performances. It's going to be a great time. We look forward to seeing you there.
So our first video, it didn't quite showcase the music side of it very well. So we're glad that we have this video as well. And if you wanted to look into the band lineup, this link here takes you to Utah Life Concert Foundation's website, so you can learn more about that. Come back to food.
I don't know the last one with me, but
Okay, should we go to Canva?
yeah,
Okay.
while we go and then
While who's looking that up, I just want to thank all of you who have helped out with it. It's been a lot this year, especially as it's been the first year. So everything is new. And we just really appreciate the commission's help on this. It's been very, very helpful.
all right, so here's like a little sneak peek. This will be up on the website soon. And we will also be having like a little flyer brochure thing that people can get to pick up their tickets that will have everything on it, and the pictures. So yeah, so basically when this is posted, they can see they range from like 1 to 5 tickets for like each item. But yeah.
Welcome. Yeah.
Don't post that one yet because I wasn't done. One. So yeah.
So many fun restaurants. And the food is really so good.
How many tickets to buy at this point?
I know. I just bought myself a full sheet because I'm just gonna graze throughout the whole day. I feel I'm gonna be there a whole day anyway, so.
So yeah, so those are some of the pictures that will be up there.
Looks good.
We're excited.
How many restaurants total?
Well, we had 20 and we had to have one today. Yeah, so nearly 20.
That's great.
It's nearly
If we,
20. We're just rounding up.
Say 20-ish.
20-ish.
20.
Well, we're gonna try to see if we can get someone else today.
Totally.
We'll see. This is like the flyer that will be, there'll be like one that like opens or whatever. It's kind of similar,
want
has
us-
everything.
Open it a little bigger.
It's the same thing that we basically just saw, but
Nice.
so that they can see it when they open. Has a little map,
Sweet.
working on the last page
Then
there.
you can
so.
star the ones that you like so
Yeah.
that when you go there later,
Yep.
you can order it.
Yeah.
All of the restaurants are going to have some sort of coupon offering to entice you to come back to their restaurant. We'll have giveaways at the stage that will have gift cards, and Even Yummies is donating a hotel stay of 4 days, the destination, we're not sure. We're not finding that out.
Richfield, Utah.
You know what, it's not bad, it's not bad there.
So did each restaurant like pay to play?
In
So,
the future.
yeah.
Oh,
This year, we've been like, just come, take a risk, give up a Saturday, come. But hopefully in the future, we're gonna take it post-survey so we can get feedback from them saying, hey, this worked well, you should try this next time.
Yeah.
It would be worth it for us to pay up to X amount to have a booth. But yeah, a lot of the businesses as we've gone around have been like, thanks for doing this. This is so great to get the word out. We've been here for like, Kohinoor's like, we've been here for a long time and still people don't know us. And so.
Tickets are reimbursed, so they'll turn the tickets in and get funds to pay back.
Yeah,
The restaurants
that's right.
get paid.
$1.25 per ticket that's redeemed out there.
Yeah, so if people ask and they do the math, we get like 10 cents that we're covering sales tax, so pretty much nothing. But
Okay.
the first year, we're really excited.
Get out there. Yeah.
Everyone's excited. So tell your friends, family, neighbors. We've got a lot of interest on social media. People are excited. Yeah, we have sold over $8,000 already in tickets. And then
Going up.
it'll go up as the day comes closer.
Yeah, we're very excited. We do have like a little flyer.
It just feels so just. Taste of Orem. The distaste of Orem.
I think the ads are still up.
Flyer here if you want to give them to anybody. You stick them in your purse or whatever. And whenever anybody, well, some lag in the conversation. Oh, have you ever had a taste? Tell you about taste.
After these on your
Of Orem. I'm glad you asked about taste of Orem. Oh, you didn't? Oh, but let me tell you anyway.
Like a gathering, like they ask Bryce's more.
Oh, yes.
Put you to work. Thanks for coming.
There's no better promoter, niece.
I think I already gave you.
All right, Kenise, do you want to go over logistics and safety, or did you kind of cover that,
I
or?
know about Taste of Orem, I've got a flyer for.
Yeah.
Tell me all about it. That sounds lovely. And there's a couple more here if you want.
Especially all these.
So as far as the incident action plan, it's going to be very similar to Orem Fest. Pretty much our emergency planner for the city was just like, we're just going to take this and do the same thing, just scaled appropriately. But if there is an incident at the park, it's open. There are no gates around it, so we're just trying to get people out as safely as possible and direct them towards crosswalks if at all possible. We will have crossing guards there at the park especially for the night, with reflective vests and wands to help with just getting people across the those busy roads safely.
Help
We
to
won't have those big trailers like we do at Orem Fest, so that'll be good. And then down the road, you can see the construction's going on right now. They're putting in one of those, it's called a hawk, but you push the signal and it will stop traffic while pedestrians cross the road. So that when we have events, farmers market, all of that that's going on, that always is pulling folks across Center Street. They'll have a safe way in between the intersections to cross. So that's a win. It wasn't done in time for Taste of Orem, but hopefully they'll have the trucks out of that park by lights on, yes. And so then, of course, if you suspect anything, see anything, report it to police. So as far as our responsibilities, that's how it will work. See anything, report it out, the police will handle it. If there becomes mass gathering there or like a mass exodus, the police are going to be handling that. They will take care of it. But anything that we can do to be like calm, help people towards those crosswalks, that's kind of
Is there
our.
gonna be an identifier of like people, like what wearing, like vests or
So
something?
we will have staff T-shirts that'll be available for those who are working the event. So, yeah.
But some vests actually isn't a
Yeah.
bad idea.
We do have some safety vests from Orem Fest, so if everybody wants to sport the.
I mean, just something that stands out that says.
Exactly. You're in charge.
Ask them right here, yeah. And we do have some extra ones, so maybe we can just have those in the information tent, just for if we have to deploy anyone, yeah.
Perfect.
That's a good, we'll do that. Is Cami on?
Let's see, but Debbie's on.
Debbie's on.
Okay,
There's Debbie.
is there anything else on that? Okay.
Nope. All right. Let's go backwards a little bit. Do you want to do the position description guide?
Yeah, I just wanted to make sure everyone saw it. The last commission meeting we had, there was like a request for more clarity around what commission rules are and what's involved in the different positions. So I went through the position guide and tried to change it to reflect what kind of the feedback was from Orem Fest. In the Orem Fest positions, it's not perfect, but there's also positions of ways that commission can help in for Taste of Orem, Truck or Treat, and Lights On. So if you're like, yeah, I really want to get involved in something and take something meaty and run with it, there are those, that position guide can help guide you to whichever one you feel like you want to. But also, like this commission, we want you to be able to like if what you can do is come to these meetings and provide advice and counsel and be the part of the steering committee, that's great. If you want to be like, I want to get my hands on and I want to really get into the events, that's great. And so there's both ways that you can do it, but this position description guide will help you to be able to know if you're getting into it, what is entailed in that. And we're still working out kinks because, at Taste, this is our first time. And so we have no idea what it means to be like a stage manager or what it is involved in organizing the cultural booths or the art vendors. And so thank you for your patience as you have taken on these big roles and helped out with them. So I don't know. That's all I
Perfect.
have got.
One board and commissions page.
It is actually was the one that we sent out the kind of several months ago. It's the same one. So yeah, maybe I could post it in the calendar event too, like, cause that's like an easy access, so I can do that too.
Okay. New Orem boards and commissions page.
I think we showed this last time, but it's a lot nicer. And I think I had to log in as myself on a personal one. Let's see. So this is where you will go to see like when your term expires. And if you wanted to reapply for a new term, this is where you would go for that. So I think that there is like, here is apply to serve. Oh, I'm logged in. Our developers, internal developers have been working on this to make it be just a lot nicer for the citizens. And there's more to come for this as you sign in for your portal, but it'll have a lot more options for you. But right here is where what it looks like now. So here's the Advanced Advisory Commission. So this is where you would go to apply for it. I'm not on it, so it doesn't show me my stuff, but I think you would have a different view. So I don't think anyone's terms are going to close this upcoming year, except for I think yours.
Yeah, it's like me.
So, but then when that gap expires and then you're like, hey, I'm reapplying, this is where you would go for that.
When do the terms, when does that link over? Like at the end of the year?
It depended on when you were sworn in. Is that right, Jen?
Yeah, yeah, the terms are 3-year terms and it just depends on your clock starts when you start and that's when the 3 years is up. Like,
So we need to create like a login for this page. Okay.
Yeah, which I imagine you probably did when you applied, but maybe not.
well, this is so new though that they probably,
Oh, okay, so it's.
I've never seen this page.
even I don't have credentials
I
yet.
don't think I applied like this. You just showed up.
Okay.
Yours was probably paper.
I don't even know it was that.
We barely had the internet again.
Handshake. Come on.
It's exactly okay.
Sheesh. So anyways, that's.
Okay.
Oh, it's
If you have any
beautiful.
questions or it's not working or whatever, just let us know and we'll
I'll go check
Yeah.
get in touch with her.
Perfect. All right, requests, anything? I don't know.
Oh, gosh. I think the main request is help us get the word out for Taste of Orem. That's our big ask right now. If you are planning to help out with any of Lights On, we will be having a planning committee, starting to meet after Taste of Orem. And then also, yeah, Lights On, and then also we'll be meeting soon for Veterans Day.
Is there a truck and treat?
Committee wise, it's really light for us, so I don't think we need to have a committee. If you want to help with that, come. And I'll
Do you have the date
to work.
Yeah, trick or treat is October 18th. During fall break, 11 to
That gives them something to do.
2. Veterans Day is November 11th. Lights On is December 1st. 5 to 8 p.m. for Lights On.
What day of the week is that? I'm curious.
Monday. It's always the Monday after Thanksgiving.
Awesome. All right. I don't know. I don't have any asks. Action commitment reporting, don't have a clue what that is. So,
Just if there were any action items on our agenda from the last time.
okay, just very good.
How on that?
Better before I retire. All right, so Taste of Orem, do you guys want to say anything else about that before we move on to?
What help do you need, Dave?
Day of, so day of, as far as cultural, you've been helping out with that a lot.
I figure I'll be there, especially during the craft part.
Yeah.
Right, to make sure they.
Yeah, that would be amazing help, and just helping them to know like, okay, here's where you're assigned, go ahead and get set up and.
Yeah. Can we send them maps beforehand so that they can kind of visualize?
Yeah. We're planning to send out setup and stuff like that.
Full booth from 5 to 10. That's the last spot.
Is that will that also be available for the art vendors?
Mhm.
Okay. So check-in is Saturday for art vendors. They're not doing Friday.
Yeah.
That's right.
Okay. All right.
All right, do you want to go over any of the fall and winter events?
Sorry, just one quick thing. Does anybody want to be involved in like helping up at info tent, the night of Taste of Orem? We have a 5 to 10 PM slot.
That's the last shift to fill. Oh,
Staff
got
has done the
tickets,
rest of
answer
them.
questions.
I can probably help on Friday at some point. I don't
It's
know.
on Saturday.
On Saturday.
Oh, on Saturday.
Yeah.
Saturday can't. I'll be there in the morning. Sorry.
I mean, the craft stuff will be done at that point.
Okay, yeah, that's true.
Be ready.
And I can help with that.
I mean, it may not be super
Yeah.
busy, so if it's.
It's a little early, it's,
Right.
Hold on, Debbie's.
Yeah, I just said I can help where needed, so, not super mobile with my ankle, but I could sit at a booth or help do
That's great.
something, so
Yeah, that's a great idea. Thanks, Debbie.
you're welcome.
I'll be there Friday and Saturday, but I'll first be roving, so whatever.
Yeah, yeah.
just put one of them in.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Okay, perfect.
Perfect. Thanks, guys.
Thank you. One other little thing as far as the, Chris, Cami is not online, but, one of the things with Lights On that we wanted to try out this year as a final fundraiser for the Gold Star Memorial was some, festival of wreaths where people would donate some wreaths and there would be an auction for them. And then we would have them on display at Library Hall for a time. And then the winners would pick them up. They would be on display at Lights On so people could start auctioning on them. So that was just an idea that I proposed because we have the America 250. It would be, the theme would be an American Christmas. So however the submitters interpret that, it would look however they did and are inspired. But we wanted to kind of run this past you. And if you felt like, yes, let's give it a go, then Cammie's gonna run with it and
Great. Cute. Yeah, I think that's great.
okay. Everybody's all good? Okay. Sounds
So is
good.
that like, are those donations? I mean,
Yeah,
it will
it would be
become
like
donations
festival of
to the-
trees kind of a thing where they would,
Decorate,
yeah,
donate, whatever.
Okay.
goof up a wreath
Yeah,
and it would be on display. People would auction
yeah.
to
And then,
purchase it, and then that money would go to Gold Star.
okay, gold. Okay.
That's silent auction or already auction. That's
Yeah,
the
silent
one.
Yeah, I would
Yeah.
actually.
It would start at Lights On and then continue throughout the week at Library Hall. And then on Friday, the winners would pick them up.
You have the mechanism
Do it
for
on-
the silent auction?
Yeah.
Do you have the software for the silent auction?
Do we?
You check with Adam if you don't.
We
Adam
could do
uses-
something similar to our Day of Giving.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, that's awesome. All right, anything else? Review action commitments from Kenise?
I don't even remember what.
Just Taste of Orem, that's all we-
Time.
I know, that's kind of.
I think like one of the action items from last time, if I remember right, was just like more clarity around positions. And so that's why I kind of created that position guide and like the role of the commission. If there's anything more that you need from us to increase that clarity.
Ashley, I'd like to talk about Veterans Day.
Go ahead.
Okay, we're only a couple months off and I'd like to plan ahead. So I have a proposal for a featured speaker. And that is an old veteran. In fact, at Memorial Day, he kind of stood up and said a few words. Remember that? His name is Bert Givens. Givenden. Okay, and he has a lot of interesting stories and can tell us the history of Veterans Day and our American Legion Post here in Orem. So I think he'd be an excellent speaker. I didn't want to approach him without getting the committee's approval. And I would also like to meet with a few people to plan the Veterans Day program, which is fairly simple. We would just generally follow the outline as we've done in the past and I talked to the Timpanogos, director of bands. And what's his name? Tucker? Yeah, Tucker.
Oh, the community.
The community person, and he's always there with the band and so forth. And in fact, he invited a couple of us, our veterans, to come in to speak to his band here in a few weeks about the Constitution and their involvement, feelings about it. So we'll want to use him again as we have in the past, and we usually have Orem royalty there, helping with the flag exchange. We change the flags out twice a year, Memorial Day and Veterans Day, and so there's not too much to go over, just placing who we're going to have do what on that agenda for that day. So I understand that there's someone that wanted to serve on that committee, I think. I saw it.
One other person I wanted to say it was Cami.
We'll double check.
Yeah, I'll double check on
Double
that.
check.
And Chris, do you know, is there any sort of vetting process that takes place as far as like finding keynote speakers?
If you can submit, so then if you can get that information, then send it up, we can pass it on and then we get it passed by the council.
Okay, perfect. That sounds good.
And usually it's best to have two,
Do
like,
you get like a printout of what they're planning to say? Does that,
historically, we hasn't gone that far, but I think several of us have heard this one speaker, so if we have the concern I would have is, the remarks last time went about a half hour too long.
It did.
And it was in the hot sun and we lost half the audience by the time it was over. So if we have a way to make it succinct and amazing, that would be perfect. There's the only thing worse than no program is always a too long of a program. That's
I was
worse.
just gonna say, do we have a time
Let's
limit?
cut the program
He's
more efficient
long-winded.
and also put a limitation on how long the speaker. But
And then probably have a second, so besides him being presented, let's have one more possibility for us to think about who could be, so let's present two and then.
two names. Do it. Okay.
Great.
That's okay.
Yeah, if you'll be able to send the name, maybe a little description, and then we'll get it to the.
Then Jen will get it passed by the mayor. And I will.
Yeah.
Okay, Rodney?
That's great, right?
Perfect. Thanks so much.
It's awesome. Okay, and do we have a committee for lights on in place?
Let me see who. Oh, yeah, I guess you don't need to see my cupboards. Do any of you have like a junk drawer? That's what I feel like my laptop looks like, where you used to have all of your stuff. Somebody's coming over quick. I can. Looks like we didn't have any responses on the fall and winter event sign up, so I can send that out again. At the beginning of the year, we did a poll. And so I sent out the fall one just with like specific requests, but let's see. Oh, goodness. Let's go to the sheets instead. That will help me better.
Is this?
Right.
Say something about what he goes read something. You know. Daughters. I can't get him from my home. Yeah.
Looks like Debbie was wanting to help with lights on, Christy, right, and Cami. And
They
Ashley.
I can help day of,
Okay,
but I'm out of town like the week before and then November's too crazy out.
that's okay. That is totally fine.
I can help too.
Okay, perfect. Okay,
A lot of it will be, like day of.
yeah.
So if you
Like
guys are
decorating
wanting,
trees,
yeah,
and
decorating
it's
the
so
trees
fun.
and stuff,
Yeah.
it's the morning,
I'm
the afternoon of December 1st.
Yeah.
And then if there are, like, we'll have a quick meeting, or if, even right now, if there are ideas or comments and things, as soon as Taste of Orem is finished, we will look, we've started on some of the things. We have sponsors that are, available every year that are helping, working on having like the reindeer back and things like that, but everything's good.
drone funding.
We have talked to the drone people. Drone funding will be worked on next week.
We do have a drone guy.
But that's the thing, if you guys really want a drone and this, it's like, we've had sponsors be a part of
It
it,
was
so.
awesome. I thought it was so awesome.
Okay, great.
Orem Fest, it was awesome.
And you know what? We have a Christmas one ready to go.
That's right. Let's push play.
I know, it's already, music and all. You gotta pay the money. Yeah, I'm sure that is something I know, Bryce, like on the radar. As we've had like UVU, and other people like sponsor and stuff, so they've had their logo in there. So we will, look into that one. I did talk to him like today, so,
And Rocky Mountain Power.
yeah, like just some people.
Yes, lighting, yes.
Yeah.
Anything that makes sense with this.
Yeah. Up to a certain point, don't wanna have like only sponsors and
A lot of the sponsors, like the sponsor for the Sierra and our arts would be probably one of the.
Yeah. Yes.
Especially it's becoming much more of a large.
Yes.
It's a countywide draw now.
It really is.
We turned into our Temple Square South now here, so.
Kinda.
Hey, I like that.
Very amusing, so.
I like that.
Can we get a sign that says
On
that?
the time, is there any reason like it couldn't start at like 4, have things available at 4? Cause just knowing, like, we'll get off work and then it's like a mad dash to get there in time for whenever the things
Yeah.
turn on. And so it's like, I'd rather be there half an hour earlier or whatever before
Yeah.
it turns on. Just so then I'm not fighting the crowds and my kids along the way, and
Yes.
so.
Yeah.
Get
The
started
timing,
earlier.
we've looked at it, is normally, so obviously we try to do the lights on when the sun sets.
Sure.
We normally start at 5 and then the lights on go between like 5:30 and 5:40.
Yeah.
So you'd be wanting to start at 4:30, like, are you just saying like activities
Yeah,
or
just so
like?
then activities can be enjoyed
Yeah.
a little bit longer.
See the.
Yeah, we can look into it. I don't know if we've
Yeah,
ever,
cause it got so busy and so packed, like, we didn't even stop and look at anything. I walked around the loop and went home.
Yeah.
yeah.
Cause it wasn't fun. It was too much, or not enough other things.
Yes.
You know? So.
Good idea.
Yeah, we could definitely look into it if we, I think the time's been posted already and like the activity guides and stuff like that. But again, things to consider for future if it doesn't make it this year, or honestly,
Exclusive.
yes, if we get the train there early. I was gonna say, I don't know, the stuff is up there early and the reindeer and the train, so I would just get your butt over there at 4:30 and we'll see what we can do. But in the future, yeah, we can definitely look into it, yeah.
Yeah.
So, for sure. But yeah, we could definitely look into that for the future and even for this time, but.
And we can dive more into that like after our
Yep.
planning meeting.
Sure.
Yeah, Taste of Orem and the,
Definitely.
even in the October 9th.
Yes,
We can start really getting a hold of Veterans Day and all of these good things coming up. So with that, next meeting, October 9th,
Awesome.
same place, same time. Anybody have anything else to say before we adjourn?
I have one more thing.
Go ahead, Jen.
I just wanted to thank all of you for being here and being so engaged in this, because you really do make a difference in our city and you do things and see things that we would never see or be able to do. So
Yeah.
I agree. I guess I was thinking of this lights on committee meeting. I'm wondering if it makes sense for us to just, look at us, 45 minutes.
Yeah,
And this was like, would it make sense for those who are not wanting to be engaged in it, be dismissed at this point, and then the rest of us hang around and we hammer out the details of what's on.
I mean, it sounds like a good majority of us are willing to be on that committee anyway.
Yes.
There's not gonna be a lot of other stuff to talk about.
Yeah, it might be the
I'm
only
not saying like, let's hammer it out and then whoever wants to.
Perfect. Then we don't have to figure out another time to all.
Perfect. Okay, absolutely perfect. Yep, okay, do I have a motion to adjourn?
I motion.
Thank you. Any second? All right.
second, third.
All in favor, obviously.
So we are staying here. So there is a couple people that we are coming to taste of Orem. So little cheesecakes from Momo's Gourmet Cheesecakes, and then we ordered a couple of dishes that there's plates and stuff. So if you want to just grab some, try some.
It's more of like a sampling.
It's mixtures, and then the Momo's Gourmet Cheesecakes.
Oh, cool.
Oh, so they're all.
There's two ones.
Got it. I thought that like the different.
Oh, well, there's different meals. So I think they're not at the Lomo Sultana, but almost all of those things will be at the so.
Yeah, so we got, this is almost like there's a lot of things for client price.
Yes. Flyer with like more information, things. I'll get.
For the name.
Yeah, like 2 blocks away from my work.
That's great.
I don't know.
G for client